If it's time for your child to get braces, or if you've always wanted to improve your smile, you need to choose the right orthodontist. And you probably have some questions you want to ask before choosing one.
The team at Burrow and Welchel Orthodontics are happy to give you some answers. Joining us is Dr. Sam Burrow to the show. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Good. Thanks
Good.
for having
All
me
right.
on, guys.
It's great to see you, Dr. Burrow. Thank you for being here. Okay, so people do ask you a lot of questions when they're choosing an orthodontist, and you want to go over some of the most commonly asked questions. The first, what are the real benefits of orthodontic treatment? How do you answer that?
Well, basically, when somebody first comes in for orthodontics or thinks about orthodontics, they're going to initially think, I'm going to get my crowding corrected or close some spaces up or make that pretty smile. And we certainly concentrate on that, and that's one thing that we got into the business for. We love to see people come out the other end with something they didn't like about their smile, and then we get to see that pretty smile that they love at the end. But what we try to inform people is it's also there for the health of their mouth. So whether that be correcting some crowding to help them clean their teeth better or get those gums, cleaner, or, get it where their teeth are hitting together nicely so they're not hitting another tooth poorly, which can cause, dental health problems in the future. So setting them up for an overall nice oral health for the rest of their life and the rest of their...
That's a great way of putting it, though, because I think we think it's just cosmetic, but it's not. It's for the overall health of your mouth and your overall health. That makes a lot of sense.
So there are a lot of different treatment options. So what are they, and are some of these treatment options better than others?
Yeah, and that's the great thing about orthodontics now. We have so many options, which benefits the patient greatly. So if they come in and they travel a lot, or they have fears that they can't speak with any type of this type of orthodontic treatment or this type of appliance in the mouth, we can give them option A, option B. But what it also does is it becomes a little confusing because they can go online or they get fed some media post or something like this where, wherever they get their source of information. And, it might be cheaper here or faster here, which looks appealing at the beginning, but can cause some issues where it might not do exactly what they want to do, or it might cause these health problems that we were talking about before, that they get to the end of the treatment and, worst case scenario, they've put their teeth in a bad position for their overall health. So that's just one thing that, with all these options, the best thing to do is take advantage of, like in our office, you can come in for a complimentary consult. We go over all these different options with you, and, there's no pressure in doing any of them if you don't want to. But at least at that point, you can even come in and say, hey, I saw this online. Is it this fast? And we can say yes, or we can say, it's not because of these reasons. This might be a better opportunity for you, and that type of thing. So, just getting yourself educated and informed on these type of things is what we really encourage people to do.
You mean you can't believe everything you read online? Is that what you're telling
exactly,
me?
And that's what we're there for. Some people come in for the consult and they just want a little information. They leave, they come back 6 months later, they get treatment, or they never get treatment at all. But at least they know at that point, what they can do.
Right. We've heard, Dr. Burrow, that a lot of times, the teeth will shift after braces. Is that because of wisdom teeth? Is that your braces didn't work? Is that you're not a good patient and wearing a retainer? Why does that happen?
Yeah, well, the wisdom teeth certainly do take the brunt of the blame on that.
Yes,
and it makes sense because, at that age, you've probably already had straight teeth or you had braces, and then they come up, and then your teeth are shifting, and you say, oh, it's the wisdom teeth's fault. Well, in reality, they've done a number of studies that show whether or not you had wisdom teeth or not, those teeth are always going to be in constant movement. So, some of these patients didn't even have braces when they were younger, straight teeth, and they in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and now they have some shifting going on, and they're wondering why. It's typically because no matter what, it's like our skin, our hair, our eyes, everything's always changing. Your teeth are no different. So we always recommend to come in and check out retention protocols and ask these questions and that type of stuff.
So is the extraction of teeth necessary with new technology in orthodontics?
Well, with the technology, we have had great advances in that. And with the 3D technology, we can see where we're starting, where we're putting the teeth afterwards. And, it really gives us an objectivity of a way we can study these cases. And unfortunately, like we were saying before with the news and that type of stuff, they can get it out there that, this is no longer done, that's no longer done. So people come in and ask us that all the time, and we say it's a case-to-case basis. So we really encourage people to come in, and we'll tell you what's going to be the healthiest, the most stable, and what's ultimately going to look the best in your mouth. And so that's what we encourage you to do.
So do you have a special for viewers this morning?
We do. In fact, for being a Charlotte Today listener, we want to offer you a great opportunity to come in and take advantage of that. Not only that complimentary consult, but we're going to give you a full $1,000 off full treatment for the first 10 callers that call in. And if you're not one of the 10 callers, we'll still give you a little bit of a prize there. So just call in, see what the deal is, check us out. If you've ever thought about it, this is the best time to do it.
Oh, that is real savings. And get that consultation to find out what treatment is right for you. To book that appointment or to learn more, you can visit smilemorecharlotte.com, or again, call this number. Again, the first 10 callers get that deal that Dr. Burrow was talking about, 704-334-7202. I'll say it again, 704-334-7202. Great to see you. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having me on, guys. That was great.